WBG versus ITZY. This will be whoever wins here moves on towards the finals for lower brackets. But for now, it will be WBG here versus ITZY. It will be Alex on Peepers for Hula Blue and Gravekeeper and Bomber, Puppeteer, and Andy Curran here from the side. Alright, Alex, we're gonna go for first. This will be week 2, day 3, match 1, game 1, first half. As we see here as well, Zien might be first chase. No, he's not. Who's in front of us? Oh no, it is Zien. Yeah, Zien is gonna be first chase here. Bomber first chase usually ends up as a tie from the side of Survivor. So that's kind of what we are trying to aim for here too. Alex, that will be Peeper number 1. They're dropped down already as Zien here. What would be the best question in mind is how fast can we get these marks on? That will be a red and mud ball on towards Dash and Balmer. We're just missing one snowball here, but Zien's doing a really good job at mind gaming and at distance creating between. But I guess it just doesn't matter anymore if you can get that ball on that early. Currently 42 seconds in towards the game, 6 seconds until we have our double surprise, and Bomber needs to at least make sure that Alex fails one of his double surprises or that Flywheel is able to counter something. But another double mark on towards this Embalmer here. That's a pretty bad sight for Embalmer. We don't have trapezes ready to use, so we're gonna have to break this pallet. That's at least somewhat of a good news, and the containment will prolong just for a tiny bit longer. For now, what we need to think is this Embalmer is gonna go down. Unfortunately, the Flywheel didn't come out on time because, well, I mean, we weren't even in the red zone, so I feel like there definitely would be a chance for Embalmer there at least. But right now, Alex, it is around an 85-second down. We do see the Puppeteer nearby as well, but this is still an Embalmer we're talking about. So right after Puppeteer rescue, preferably speaking, we would want to see just a chip damage rescue, especially from the Little Lewis too. But more or less right now, since we do have the red mark on us, let's use Little Lewis. No, we can't. It's fully locked. It is actually fully locked. But Clover was doing a good job there. We did land 2 stacks on, and now we do have the Tie Turner turn on the tension. So that will be a double down. A little bit unfortunate for Clover. I felt like he should have used it earlier, but that's a very nice hit. That is a very nice hit there. During the pallet drop down too, we're able to get 1 stack and then the second 1 stack immediately afterwards. But that's going to be a Peepers here drop down. But we cannot forget, this is an Embalmer that we're talking about. This isn't just anyone else. And Alex might be forced to go into basement here, and that is pretty big. But if you decide not to go into basement, then it simply just means that you want to, potentially speaking, go after Embalmer right after this chair. But I would say more or less for Alex, do we want to chair Clover here? I think chairing Clover is not a bad idea. I generally don't think chairing Clover here is a bad idea, especially if you just pick up Clover and then chair him near towards Embalmer's coffin, but it seems like that won't be the case for now. The reason why I'm saying that is it's because Gravekeeper can decode that Cypher Machine and then Clover can just self-heal until 99% before they get healed. But for now, that being Bomber going down here once again, it is what it is. You know what? It is what it is at the end of the day. But even for the time being, let's just say 4 Cypher Machines are done. This is still Embalmer that we're talking about after all, so like guaranteeing the tie is what he's meant to do, which is why on all our tier list he's always a guaranteed tie type of character. However, aiming for the there is still a chance that you can get Trim eliminated. It just depends on how Survivors play here. We're missing 1 full Cypher Machine now. That's kind of the main issue of some. Oh, that's a triple already? Damn, I did not expect that to go that fast. Wait a second, Fox, we're in a little bit of a pickle here. We're able to land the 2 color balls, but still couldn't get anything there just there. We don't have our spin, but that still manages to land. We're just missing 1 red ball here left to use. Still nothing, just a 2 second little surprise, and that's going to be a Terror Shock hit down. 32% on the Cypher Machine. Overall, right now, it's still a good chance for Survivors to actually win here. But we cannot forget that, look, if Andy Curran comes in with a Tie Turner rescue, then it's high potential that Andy will get chased next. But right now we're going to drop down as Alex seems like he wants to go after Clover here instead. Clover stopped the Cypher Machine and all just to go out and hide, but the question is, will the blue sticker preserve? Oh, never mind, we have double surprise anyways, so that doesn't matter there too much. Clover, 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 Clover. What can we see here? That's going to be a Peeper drop down there instantly, as we're going to be able to get one normal hit there. Is the second hit here just yet? No, it is not. That trapeze didn't really get you across the wall properly. I mean, did like 50% of the job, but that's not what we want. Just missing a red ball and the snowball here. That's going to be the red apply. We're just going to wait for the snowball for a little while longer. That's going to be Voltor, but it's still going to be a Tire Shock down. Yeah. I mean, Hula Blue's attack animation is just way too fast. We're currently opening a new Cypher Machine too. We see Fox decoding it, but there's also an anti-current nearby as well. Anti here. As long as we can get the anti-damage injured and then go back to chair the Puppeteer, it would be the best case scenario. Right, it definitely would be the best case scenario, but it seems like right now we're going to chair the Puppeteer. The only big issue with sharing Puppeteer is, Alex knows that Puppeteer doesn't have power time because of that tie turner, but like, it's still anti-current that we're up against right now, so no attack possible here from the side of Anti. Ooh, that disarmed the land, which was surprising to me, but we could still chase after Clover. That's fine, but we're gonna have to go back for Anti right around now. This is definitely a huge formal elimination game, so as long as we can get Anti down within the next 10 seconds with a double surprise, that's all what it really matters. A pushback there doesn't really matter too much. Anti-current has, I think around 2 flute stacks left here to use. We're gonna be able to get the trapeze over, a hop over, and that will be Anti, just missing a mud ball there, and she will go down, thankfully. Now then, the Cypher Machine is currently primed, yes, but as long as we chair the anti-current and then go look for where the Puppeteer is, there's not much that survivors can do. Fox cannot rescue, so we might just force open a pop here. Will we force open a pop? We will. Okay. Then, if that's the case, Clover will stay on the ground, as Alex knows where this Puppeteer is, but this will just guarantee a one-man escape. Then if that's the case, no detention on a Hula Blue. This is more or less going to be the game, unless is there a chance? No, there isn't a chance. I think Fox can just force open the Cypher. Yeah, he can just force open a gate, so it doesn't matter there too much. We try to get as much as possible on, but there's also a shovel too, so let's congratulate the 3-man elimination here for Alex, moving directly on towards second half. Wow, BaiLu with that bloody queen game 1 for the second half. We see excitement. This is... Alright, in the way we go. This is a skin that I do not know what Mary uses. However, Mary game 1 against a team mom like this, it's really good because Persica here will be found instantly. Can we get a hit? We got the hit. Damn, that is fast. That is way too fast. With terminal detention, which wanted order alongside will quenching effect too. So even if Persica wanted to hide, Persica goes down. Oh my god, how that was 25 second down. BaiLu, what was that bloody queen? Oh no. I mean, still a bloody queen we're talking about, so there's still a huge chance for a tie, but this is so unfortunate from the side of our Puppeteer Professor. And the current's going to be able to make her way in here as well, but Hui should have left the Cypher Machine way earlier. It's currently at 100% accuracy mirror. I would even say 150% accuracy because we got 2 hits on towards Persica. However, for now, Goku, how much are we going to be able to get off here, as now we're trying to rotate around this wall. Just want to dodge it and buy a little bit more time. Can we get the disarm on? No, we can't. So we're going to hide behind the wall here from BaiLu's side. So there's no way that you can get any harassment potential there from the side of... That's a nice pallet stone from the side of Goku. But Goku, even being a nest patch anti-current, we haven't really seen him be able to do that well, honestly. But that's going to be a very nice flywheel, but will the flywheel be able to cancel the mirror is going to be another question here. And Goku coming in towards the main body here. That's a pushback, but you pushed her towards the hunter. Persica, are we going to be able to outrun? No, we're not. And I partially blame Goku for that. I partially blame the anti-current for that. Where were you swiping that towards? If you pushed back there, it definitely would have been better, but why did you swipe it towards where Persica was running? With that, Look, an instant down on Persica. BaiLu is absolutely insane, but it's also bloody queen that we're talking about here up against the Professor. But I mean, you still cannot deny, look, it's just 1 mirror, 2 hits, absolutely insane on the side of this bloody queen. But for BQ here, it seems like Hui is gonna have to make his way in. We're gonna be able to get a normal hit, normal rescue there, thankfully, and that will be second rescue on Persica, but that's a very nice stun, but it's okay. We're not going to use Excitement just yet. We're going to use it on Anti-Current later on as well, because we know that this is Anti-Current with TIE Turner. However, Persica here is still on the run, but it's a pretty cute max presence we're talking about. And we don't have Flywheel. Cypher Machine wise, it's only one. It's barely two Cypher Machines. This is the worst Cypher Machine decoding progress ever from the side of survivors. And that is really WBG's biggest flaw. Their Cypher Machine decoding progress is way too slow compared to other survivors. It is really way too slow. With this in mind, Persica will be eliminated first. Unfortunately, to be honest with you, this is first. Well, it's a Bloody Queen we're talking about. Persica has already been doing so many good kites. I can't really blame her. You can't really blame her. There's bound to be a few games you're going to play bad at, and she's been very consistent in WBG already. But for BaiLu here, that Bloody Queen is insane. Right now, we're going to try to see where COA is as the... we're going to be able to mirror on the wall here looking for Juan. Juan on our side here. That's a nice spotlight out, and it does seem like that mirror will be able to cancel some items, but ooh, no hit there just yet. That's good. We're going to be able to deploy music box there, but ooh, nice flywheel, nice little music box, but a blink also didn't come through as well, so that's really good name there from Juan. It's okay, we can at least help Persica here. We can at least make sure that the containment prolongs here just for a little bit longer, but that's gonna be a slow music box here broken. We're gonna go back towards our next mirror area. No, not next mirror, next ballet area, and that's gonna be music box ballet straight over towards the other side. That's okay. Juan's doing a really good job right now. We changed for Excitement to blink. Juan does not have flywheel remain anymore. Oh, but we still missed a hit though, so that's good news. That's so unfortunate. We definitely could have dodged that hit, but the mirror just... Mirror was a little bit slow on the cooldown. I won't like. Wait, currently we're going to be able to hop on the Cypher Machine there finally, but it's currently a 2-for-1. I don't think Juan can survive any longer, but like with this kite, it can somewhat guarantee a tie. No, it can't. It can somewhat guarantee a one-man escape. And for WBG right now, it's not a bad idea to go for the one-man escape. I mean, Alex did really well last game, but for this game, it's just so unfortunate that a BQ came out and in an instant down the Professor out of everything. So with that, we're trying to buy a little bit more time here, waiting for the Anti-Current to finally finish off that Cypher Machine, but we're not going to use the Pocket Watch there just yet because we don't want a double down scenario. We're going to be able to get that... but still female dancer down instantly. That's so unfortunate. But female dancer doesn't have borrow time as well, so we might try and see if we can decode a Cypher Machine. But then the Cypher's too close. Cypher's too close for comfort. This could end up as a formal elimination if we're not careful here, but there's no excitement here, thankfully, so go cut. Let's see how good your Anti-Current is. You gotta stand up this time, my man, because if you don't, WBG is gonna be a really bad scenario. We're gonna be able to get the 10-second disarm there, thankfully. You should be able to make it towards the chair, but, BaiLu, you're gonna have to use the body. Keep using the body. Yeah, keep using the body. Yes! That's what we want to know. Why did Goku not drop down the pallet? I don't know, to vault over, but he decided to flip over, so we're gonna try play tightly here as we manage to get that final down. Goku's gonna have to try harass here just for a little bit longer, but it seems like there's gonna be a mirror on the wall. Can we find first officer here? Because if first officer goes down, then it'll be the end of it all. First officer is still hanging on towards that thread of life. But that's not so we're going to be able to use that pocket watch, 10-second movement speed because Goku currently being nearby as well. It's okay if we take a hit. Okay, the fly will also come out as well. That's fine. Go. That's one stop. It's okay. Body block. Bodies. Nice bodies. Okay, we're gonna have to pop open here immediately right after. We have to pop one here immediately. Just blink. Nice flywheel on Juan. But we're still gonna go down here anyways. There's a big issue. We have to pop with the Cypher Machine. Anti-Current on this side of the map. We might get chased next, but it's okay. There's at least still 15 seconds left on the mirror before we can use. But like, if we want first officer to get out, he needs to make it towards the gate first. Goku has to try hide for a little bit before. He needs to hide towards a very deep end of the corner. That's what he has to do. That's what Goku has to do. Right now, BaiLu still does have a mirror, so Anti-Current cannot go to the gate. You cannot go to the gate until that mirror comes out. What are you doing? Goku, he got found. You cannot go to the gate until that mirror comes out. What are you doing? If the mirror comes out and Hui gets instant downed, it's fine. You've more than enough time to open the gate because BQ has to walk over and there's a 15-second cooldown on the mirror alongside which, I don't know, an extra 10 seconds because of the usage of the mirror. So that's really not what you should aim for, but at least it's still a one-man escape, thankfully, here. Let's congratulate ITZY BaiLu for that not formal elimination. That's a 3-man elimination, and it's tied for game 1.